Today is Sunday, Parashat Beshalach, and we're learning from the Gemara for Chok Israel for today. The Gemara speaks at the beginning of this section here about the time Vani Tefilati Lecha Shem Et Ratzon, and the prayer is said at an acceptable time, a time of goodwill. And the Gemara goes on to say that's when you pray with the congregation, when you pray as part of a minyan. Very important to pray with the minyan rather than yachid. And the Gemara continues on the subject. Tanya Namiyachi, we learned also in a baraita. Rabbi Natan Omer, Rabbi Natan says, Menayin, how do we know she'en HaKadosh Baruch Hu mo'ez b'tfilatan sherabbim? How do we know that Hashem does not despise the prayer of the congregation? Shene'emad, the pasuk says, Hen el kabir lo im'as. God does not despise. Kabir is the mighty, is the group of people that come together. Uchtiv, pada beshalom nafshi mikarov li v'chule. And it says also, He has redeemed my soul so that no one come near me. In other words, that Hashem protects us. We have more of a protection, more potential of the prayer being accepted when you pray as part of a minyan. Amar HaKadosh Baruch Hu said, Kol ha'osek b'Torah, anyone who learns Torah, u'b'gemilut chasadim, and does acts of kindness with other people. He gives charity, he helps people in need, he does chesed. U'mitpalel im hatzibur, and prays with the minyan. So we see here three subjects that are put together as something very important. Learning Torah, gemilut chasadim, and prayer b'tzibur. מעלה עליו כאילו פדעני לי ולבנה מבית אומות העולם. It says when a person occupies himself with the study of Torah and then with gemilut chasadim and prays with the congregation, I count it to him as if he had redeemed me and my children, Am Yisrael, from among the nations of the world. In other words, such a person has the potential of redeeming Am Yisrael and the Shekhinah that is with us in the Galut to go and for the Mashiach to come. Shene'emar, okay, we continue. Amar Ish Lakish, Reish Lakish says, Kol mi sheyesh lo bet hakneset be'iro, anyone who has a synagogue in his city, ve'eno nichnas sham leitpalel, and he doesn't go there to pray with minyan, nikra shachen ra, is called a bad neighbor. שנאמר, כה אמר השם על כל שכנה הרעים הנוגעים בנחלה שהנחלתי את עמי את ישראל. So he brings a pasuk that indicates about bad neighbors, and he says here, makes reference to people who have a synagogue in their neighborhood close enough to go to, and yet they don't go. שנאמר, אמר השם, that we quoted the pasuk. ולא עוד, אלא שגורם גרות לו ולבניו. Not just that, but also he may cause exile to him and his children. Like the pasuk says, הנינו שם מעל המטה ואת יהודה יטוש מתוכם. אמרו לרבי יוחנן, איכא סבא בבבל. So the Gemara goes to another subject here, connected. They told Rabbi Yochanan that there are elderly people who live in Babylonia, in Babel. Tamah, he was surprised. Ve'amar, and he said, the pasuk says, למען ירבו ימיכם ובניכם על האדמה. כתיב, אבל בחוצה לארץ לא. It speaks about having length of days, long life, at the Adamah, on the land of Israel. So he's wondering, how could these people live in Babylonia have a long life? When they told him that they go early to pray in the synagogue with minyan, they go in the evening to pray with minyan, he says, that's what has helped them to have a long life. So great is the merit of praying with the minyan, in a synagogue, in a congregation, as part of a minyan. Just like Rabbi Yoshua ben Levi told his sons, so he told his sons to arrive to the synagogue early and leave it late, so that you will live a long life. So if you want to give good advice to your children, tell them to go and join minyan and pray in the morning and in the evening with minyan. And if they do so, just like Rabbi Yoshua ben Levi gave advice to his children, they'll merit to have a longer life. Amar Rabbi Achav Rabbi Chanina, Ma'ikra, what is the pasuk? The pasuk is in Mishle, Ashrei Adam Shomea li lishkot al dadotai yom yom, lishmor mezuzot petachai. He says here, fortunate is the man that listens to me, watching daily at my doors. Basically, he goes to the synagogue, and Ch'tiv Batre, the pasuk that comes afterwards, says, Motz'i matzah hayim. The one who finds me finds life. So this Gemara was about the great merit of praying Betzibur. We do have in our synagogue prayers 3 times a day. Shachrit, Mincha, and Arvit. Mincha and Arvit are said together, one after the other. Highly recommended. If you're able to, make every effort to join minyan. There are great merits that will come to you because of that. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.